American people across the political spectrum are now demanding the release of the complete Epstein file. This is what President Trump and Vice President Vance and the whole Trump team was demanding up until the last couple of weeks when President Trump suddenly decided he wanted to sweep the whole thing under the rug. So there are now two approaches in Congress. We've got a bipartisan binding law which has teeth to compel disclosure of all the relevant material that America wants to see. But on the other hand, the Republicans in the Rules Committee just unveiled a meaningless, hortatory, fig leaf, Swiss cheese resolution that has no teeth at all. It doesn't even have dentures. It's all cavities, what they've offered. So we've got a choice now. We can go with a bill that would actually have teeth for enforcement, or a meaningless hortatory resolution that has all the legal force of National Chrysanthemum Month. Now, the original Massey bill asks for a comprehensive release from the Attorney General, and it's binding, which means if they don't turn it over, we can go to court. It's comprehensive, it includes everything from flight logs and travel records to individuals, including government officials, named or referenced in connection with all of Epstein's criminal activities, all of the entities involved. We want to know about all the immunity deals. And it even tries to deter and account for destruction, deletion, alteration, misplacement, or concealment of documents and records. All of that falls out of this fraudulent resolution they've thrown up at the last minute here. There's nothing in there except for a series of qualifying weasel words which are added to give complete unilateral subjective discretion to the Attorney General. Can I have 30 seconds more? To give complete discretion to the Attorney General to decide what should be in and what should be out. So it starts off by saying, whereas our resolution says all documents, records, and communications, theirs says all credible documents, records, and communications. Well, who's going to decide that? Attorney General Bondi, in conjunction with Donald Trump, who today said that a letter that he wrote to Jeffrey Epstein on his birthday, which is published, which says all of the indicia of credibility is not credible. That wouldn't be included. Let's release the real Epstein file.
Mr. Speaker, before I close, let's talk about what's actually in front of us. This recision package is a joke. Republicans passed a massive tax giveaway for the rich, one of the most expensive in history. That giveaway was 450 times the size of these rescissions. And every single Republican who spoke tonight voted to add $4 trillion to the debt. Every single one of them. And this isn't even good policy or process. It's rushed. It's sloppy. Even Republicans in the Senate are warning about the consequences. But the House majority doesn't care. They're more interested in headlines than outcomes. And once again, it's everyday people who pay the price. Now, let us end where we started, the Epstein files. Republicans can take a real vote today, a vote that will put them on the side of truth and justice, a vote to tell victims, we hear you, we see you, we will not protect the powerful at your expense. But instead, they are choosing cowardice. They are choosing obedience to Trump. And so they cooked up this non-binding resolution, a press release pretending to do something. So let's be clear. You either vote to release the files or you vote to bury them. And if every Republican votes to block our attempt to release the records, they are telling Epstein's victims, you don't matter as much as our political convenience. And that should disgust every single one of us. This place deserves better. This country deserves better. And the victims, most of all, deserve the truth. Release the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. Release the files. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The gentlelady from North Carolina is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield myself the remainder of my time. Mr. Speaker, our colleagues across the aisle all night have been talking about what we're not here to discuss, which is this rescissions package. They keep...
The gentlewoman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, the House has not been in order.
The House is not in order. The gentlewoman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, our colleagues across the aisle have come here tonight, and they're not talking about what we're here to vote on tonight. They keep trying to distract the American people with things that we're not here to talk about. The American people do not want to see their hard-earned tax dollars being squandered, not one bit. At its core, H.R. 4 is about shutting off the spigot of wasteful money, clawing back the taxpayer dollars of Americans, and ensuring that wasteful and unnecessary spending is uprooted and left to wither and die. It's just that simple. That's all there is to it. With more rescissions packages on the horizon, as the President and Speaker have indicated, the best is yet to come. We're doing our job to help save the American taxpayer dollars. We know how hard it is to earn those dollars, and we don't want to see them squandered. With that, Mr. Speaker, I urge my colleagues to vote yes on the previous question, yes on the rule, and yes on the underlying bill. I yield back the balance of my time and move the previous question on the resolution.
The question is on ordering the previous question on the resolution. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it.
Speaker, come on. Mr. Speaker, I ask for the yeas and nays.
The yeas and nays are requested. Those favoring a vote by the yeas and nays will rise. A sufficient number having risen, the yeas and nays are ordered. Members will record their votes by electronic device, and pursuant to Clause 9 of Rule 20, the chair will reduce to 5 minutes the minimum time for any electronic vote on the question of adoption of the resolution. This is a 15-minute vote. On this vote, the yeas are 218, the nays are 211. The previous question is ordered. The question is on the adoption of the resolution. Those in favor will say aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker, I ask for a recorded vote.
The recorded vote is requested. Those favoring a recorded vote will rise. A sufficient number having risen, a recorded vote is in order. Members will record their votes by electronic device. This is a 5-minute vote.